What do you do when someone suddenly goes quiet on you? In Stoicism, the silence of others can teach us more about ourselves than any heated argument ever could. The ancient Stoics believed that our peace of mind is not dictated by external actions, but by our response. In today's video, we'll explore how the silent treatment, often used as a weapon, can be transformed into a powerful tool for self-awareness and growth. Before we dive deep into this psychological analysis, please like this video and subscribe to support our journey of exploring the mind through the lens of Stoicism. Your support fuels this channel. Number 1. Understanding the silent treatment. The silent treatment is often seen as a form of emotional manipulation, where one person withholds communication to assert control. From a Stoic perspective, this tactic taps into our desire for validation and connection. When someone withdraws their words, it can leave us feeling powerless. The Stoics, however, remind us that external events are not inherently good or bad. What matters is how we perceive them. By understanding that the silent treatment often reflects the other person's emotional struggles rather than our worth, we can remain calm. This mindset shift allows us to stay grounded, even in the face of silence. Many people react to the silent treatment with frustration, anger, or anxiety. But practicing Stoicism invites us to observe these emotions without judgment. This step is crucial to maintaining inner peace, as we distance ourselves from the need for external validation. For instance, Marcus Aurelius often reflected on how people are driven by their perceptions, not yours. If someone gives you the silent treatment, it speaks more about their internal world than your value as a person. Number 2, the role of control in relationships. Silent treatment is often a control tactic in relationships. By cutting off communication, one party seeks to manipulate the other into submission. From a Stoic lens, this reflects an attempt to control something external, our reactions. Stoicism teaches us that we should only focus on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and perceptions. When we relinquish the desire to control others, we gain a sense of freedom. The silent treatment becomes ineffective when we stop giving it power over us. An example from Epictetus illustrates this well. He said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." If someone withholds communication, it's crucial to recognize that their silence doesn't diminish your worth or power. You remain in control of your mind. In modern relationships, the silent treatment can be a breaking point, leading to misunderstandings and resentment. But with Stoic principles, we can navigate these moments with emotional resilience. By choosing not to react impulsively, we shift the dynamic in our favor. Number 3, emotional self-sufficiency. One of the key teachings of Stoicism is emotional self-sufficiency. The idea that our happiness and peace should not be dependent on external factors. The silent treatment is a challenge to this philosophy because it attempts to make us feel needy or incomplete without the other person's approval or communication. For the Stoics, emotional independence was a core virtue. They believed that you should be enough for yourself, regardless of how others treat you. When faced with the silent treatment, this philosophy is invaluable. It reminds us that we don't need external validation to feel whole. Consider Seneca's words, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." When someone goes silent, instead of becoming anxious about what might happen next, the Stoic path is to remain present and centered in your value. By practicing this mindset, you can detach from the emotional hold that the silent treatment might have on you. This emotional strength makes it easier to maintain composure and engage with the situation rationally rather than emotionally. Number 4, dealing with rejection and abandonment. At its core, the silent treatment can evoke feelings of rejection or abandonment. It is often used to punish or assert dominance. From a Stoic viewpoint, the silent treatment provides an opportunity to face these emotions head-on. The Stoics taught that discomfort and adversity are inevitable parts of life. Rather than fearing them, We should embrace these moments as opportunities for growth. When you are confronted with the silent treatment, see it as a chance to strengthen your emotional resilience. For example, when Seneca was exiled, he used his isolation to reflect on his inner strength rather than dwell on the rejection of others. Similarly, the silent treatment offers a period of solitude where you can introspect and grow. Rejection hurts, but Stoicism teaches us that we are not defined by how others treat us. Instead, it's how we handle that rejection that defines our character. This shift in perspective is crucial when dealing with emotional challenges like the silent treatment. Number 5, the power of silence. In Stoicism, silence is not always a negative thing. Silence can be a powerful tool for introspection and growth. If someone is giving you the silent treatment, instead of fearing the silence, embrace it. The Stoics valued silence as a time for reflection. They believed that by quieting external noise, we could better understand our inner world. Marcus Aurelius, for example, frequently sought moments of solitude to meditate on his thoughts and actions. When faced with silence, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Use the time to reflect on your emotional triggers and responses. Silence, when used correctly, can be a powerful teacher. The silent treatment may be meant to harm, but by adopting a Stoic mindset, you can turn it into an opportunity for personal growth. You are in control of your reactions and thoughts, and silence is simply another tool for learning more about yourself. Number 6, communication and assertiveness. While Stoicism advocates for emotional control, it doesn't mean you should accept mistreatment. If someone consistently uses the silent treatment, it's important to address the issue with assertiveness and clarity. Stoicism teaches us to remain calm and rational, even in difficult conversations. When addressing someone who uses the silent treatment, it's essential to communicate without aggression or defensiveness. State your feelings clearly and offer a solution that promotes healthy communication. An example of this would be practicing what the Stoics called soft power, using reason and calmness to influence the outcome. By not reacting emotionally, you shift the conversation from one of control to one of mutual understanding. You can approach the silent treatment with calm curiosity, asking the other person why they feel the need to withdraw. In doing so, you maintain your emotional control while opening a pathway to healthier communication. Number 7, the impact of Stoic detachment. The concept of apatheia in Stoicism refers to a state of being free from emotional disturbance. This doesn't mean being emotionless, but rather having mastery over one's emotional responses. The silent treatment tests our ability to practice apatheia. When someone goes silent, a Stoic approach would be to remain unbothered. This detachment is not coldness. It is the ability to separate our inner peace from external drama. Practicing this detachment allows you to respond to the silent treatment with grace and calm. Epictetus often said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." By detaching from the desire to control the other person's behavior, we regain our inner peace. Over time, this Stoic detachment becomes a source of strength. You learn to weather emotional storms without being swept away by them. The silent treatment loses its power when you detach from the need for others' approval. Number 8, self-reflection and growth. One of the most powerful tools in Stoicism is self-reflection. When someone gives you the silent treatment, it's easy to focus on them and their actions. However, the Stoics teach us to turn our attention inward. What can this situation teach you about yourself? When someone withholds communication, use that time to reflect on your own behavior and emotional patterns. Are you reacting out of insecurity or fear? Can you approach the situation with more calm and clarity? Seneca often spoke of the importance of self-awareness. He believed that knowing oneself was the key to a virtuous life. In moments of silence, we have an opportunity to deepen this self-awareness and emerge stronger. Ultimately, the silent treatment is a reflection of the other person's struggle, but how we respond can be a testament to our growth. Take this time to become more mindful of your emotional landscape. Number 9, building emotional resilience. The silent treatment can be emotionally draining, but it is also an opportunity to build resilience. In Stoicism, hardship is seen as a chance to grow stronger. The silent treatment, when reframed, can become an exercise in patience and self-mastery. Stoic philosophers often spoke about the importance of enduring discomfort. Marcus Aurelius believed that adversity was a natural part of life and that we should welcome it as a means of strengthening our character. When someone goes silent, it can feel like an emotional test. By practicing patience and emotional resilience, you emerge from these situations more grounded and composed. The silent treatment loses its power over you when you stop allowing it to affect your inner peace. Over time, this practice of resilience becomes a powerful tool. No matter how others treat you, your emotional state remains stable and unshaken, a hallmark of the Stoic mindset. Number 10, moving forward with wisdom. As we conclude, silent treatment is a psychological tool that can cause distress, but it is also an opportunity for growth. By adopting Stoic principles, you can navigate this emotional challenge with wisdom and grace. Remember that how others treat you does not define you. The Stoics believe that your worth is determined by your actions and thoughts, not by the behavior of others. By internalizing this philosophy, you empower yourself to rise above emotional manipulation. Instead of reacting to the silent treatment, respond with calmness and self-reflection. Use this time to grow, reflect, and become more emotionally resilient. In doing so, you take back control of your emotional state and your life. The silent treatment can be hurtful, but with Stoicism as our guide, we can turn this challenge into an opportunity for growth. Remember, the power lies within you. If you found this analysis helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel to help support our journey of mastering the mind. See you in the next video.